Okay then, wrestling fans, I'm back once again, and this time it's a bit of a personal video, but also it's got a little bit to do with wrestling as well. Well, a lot to do with wrestling basically, because today I went down into Manchester. Of course, that's not newsworthy. I go into Manchester like a few times a month, so why would I be telling you that now? Why have I decided that it's noteworthy to tell you today? Well, today I went down and I purchased these bad boys, tickets to go and see WWE Monday Night Raw live on the 8th of November 2010. Now I've got to say, as an English wrestling fan here in England, in Great Britain, we are absolutely starved of professional wrestling. There is very little professional wrestling around in this country, or even in Great Britain as a whole. Add to the fact that there's no mainstream wrestling coming out of England. There's only, America, Mexico and Japan doing mainstream wrestling anymore. I don't even know if you could call Japanese and Mexican mainstream, because it doesn't really make it over here. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is we barely get WWE and TNA coming over here to do tours. Like WWE do about one or two tours a year. TNA do one show a year, where they do about 4 or 5 shows. So it's very rare that we get to see WWE, because obviously you could go every year, but if it doesn't come to your town, if it goes to another area, you're not likely to go get tickets. Also, you might be broke one year when the tickets come out and the tickets are out of sale. So it's been 4 years since I've seen a Raw live taping. I think that there was one other Raw taping that had happened, but I was at uni at the time, so I thought I can't be bothered. I'll be at uni this time around, but this time I'm going to make the special effort to go down and watch it, because I'm really excited for this. We don't get Raw that often now. You see my Raw videos, and I'm never really too infused by Raw. I think it's always a decent show, but I never really think it's a fantastic, amazing show. This one I think will be fantastic and amazing, because I'll be there live in person for only the second time I'm going to be seeing a Raw live taping. It just has that extra added great feel to it. Last time I went, it was November the 13th, 2006, the first year anniversary of Eddie Guerrero's death. It wasn't mentioned at all during the show. The main event was Rated RKO winning the tag team titles off Roddy Piper and Ric Flair. We had Jeff Hardy and John Morrison in an IC title match where the titles changed hands. I can't remember who won the match, but remember that title changed hands as well. So we got 2 title changes that night. I'm hoping we get a similar memorable show this time around. It was a show, if anyone remembers it, that DX were kicked out of the building, and then Crime Time sold them tickets to get back in. You might remember that. And it started off with DX pretty much burying about 4 or 5 guys at the start of the show in a 2-on-4-5 match. They just kicked the shit out of them. Yes, I've got to say, really excited to be going to that. If any of you have been to Raw before, like I've only been to a Raw taping once before, and then one other WWE show, and I've been to see TNA twice. So that's only 5 mainstream wrestling shows that I've ever been to. I really want to go see an ROH show, but the thing is, they rarely ever come over here. I think they've been over here twice, and both times it's been in far out areas, and that's when I wasn't as big as a fan. Dragon Gate, they're doing a show over in the UK soon, but that's in like Cambridge. It's quite far away. It's hard to get to, especially being a student living in Liverpool. It's hard to make it all the way to Cambridge, especially when I've probably got lectures or maybe a game the next day or training or whatever, so it's hard to get to. But with this being in Manchester, it's like right on my doorstep, and like from Liverpool it's not that far either. So really looking forward to going and seeing WWE live again. If any of you out there have been to Raw before, in fact, if you are going to this show, drop a little message down here, tell me what you're thinking about the show, if you're looking forward to it, if you wanted to get tickets, couldn't get hold of them, if you couldn't afford them for whatever reason, if you have got tickets, if you got good tickets, because you probably got better tickets than me. I went for the cheap seats this time, because I went and got Cortina's tickets as well. That would have made a video on that, but it's not noteworthy. Obviously you're wrestling fans, you don't care about me going to see the Cortinas, but you care about WWE Raw, or do you? Maybe not. Anyway, so yeah, if you've been to Raw live before, maybe you're an American and you've been to quite a few Raws, drop down your memories of WWE Raw down here. Drop down what you think the differences is between watching Raw live in person and watching it on TV, because I think it makes a massive difference watching it live, because a lot better, mainly because you don't have to listen to Michael Cole on commentary. Anyway, yeah, I think that's it for my video, so really looking forward to that. Obviously this is November the 8th, so I'll probably be doing a lot of videos around that time. Probably me being a massive mark, hyping up like, yes, I can't wait for next week, we're going to see John Cena, yeah. Not a massive John Cena fan, I do respect him though. Anyway, I've said that about 5 times in this, but one more time anyway. Expect a lot of videos around that time, probably a build up to the show and then a review of the show. Might get a few of my mates involved as well who are coming to see it with me. But yeah, that's it. I'm out and I'll be back soon. See you later.